This is the next reno. I am headed to a college info session. This one came across as I was just about to apply on Ontario colleges. It's a women-only skilled trades program. It's 6 months long, but it has a 2-week placement. I'm just so excited for school. I'm so excited.
An equivalency where you actually learn about joinery and not using nails and some of the components of wood and measuring wood and how they come together.
Honey, hi. I just applied to college. Stefan just came back from cleaning out his parents' place, and he just brought back see, when I tell you I'm not a school person, look at this grade. What is this paper? Fashion culture, suffragist. This is 30% of my final grade and I got 67%.
Today's video is in partnership with Capital One.
Juggling work and school can be challenging, but it can pay off in the long run. I've partnered with Capital One Canada to share how belief and positive self-talk can help you reach your goals. When I discovered my passion for carpentry, I decided to lean into it to see how it would grow my career, since it's always been a little unconventional and self-constructed. I talked myself into taking the leap with regular reminders that this is a worthy investment, both for myself and my future self. Sometimes the unfamiliar can be daunting. What are we doing? But showing up and believing in yourself is always a worthy investment. When you have access to the right tools, you can create new paths for yourself. Capital One Canada shares this philosophy. You've got this. And when it comes to your finances, Capital One's got you. Visit capitalone.ca/belief to learn more. I'm going back to school once I hear back to see if I'm accepted. I applied a little late. I'm waitlisted until September, but I think I'm gonna push it until January anyways, because this next project it has me terrified. Back to the backyard, you say? Yes, because when we built our deck in 2021, I'd say we've barely used the deck since then. And now the backyard is getting its own workshop. I'm getting my own workshop. Now, have I ever built a freestanding structure before? No. Am I still gonna try? Yeah. So we had this area covered up with landscape fabric and cardboard temporarily. Not terrible. This is all the stuff that we dug up after the deck and temporarily dumped, thinking it was gonna be temporary. This was the gravel pile that's used to be grass and is also now weeds. Second gravel pile. All weeds. It's a mess. Lush forest of weeds. We're so good at gardening. Weeds. We're essentially wiping everything out so that we could get started on the garden bed next year. So this backyard is being pieced together section by section. It is a very big backyard. We're very lucky to have like a pie-shaped one. Working with the layout is a little bit tricky. So deciding on where we were gonna pour concrete, it was a bit of a fight. We're having a disagreement. The concrete quote that I got, I was thinking it would be flush along the end of the pavers. And now somebody is saying that I'm getting rid of all the grass, and he's not very happy.
That's why the quote was like $20,000.
Lots happening today. I feel like lots of things are coming up and overlapping, which is usually the nature of this job. Today the concrete guys are coming, and right now I'm waiting for someone to come and measure the door. We're replacing our front door. I'm gonna get the backyard ready, sort of. Clear out this section of our backyard. It's awful. For example, this. That's not garbage, according to Steph. That's his smoker that he's welding. And then all the car parts. I just wanted to see in comparison, because I still have such a hard time grasping what 8 by 12-ish feels like. This This feels big. So the concrete pad is poured. It looks incredible. First of all, the best landscape name out there. I feel very uncomfortable, or I felt very uncomfortable because it's just very strange watching people work on something, and I wanted to get in there and get hands-on, and I was very much just getting in the way. It was hard to watch them do it for me, in a sense. Steph's car stuff is relegated to one corner now, so that's nice. We tried to get rid of all the interlocking and sell it on Facebook Marketplace as much as we could. I still can't picture the presence of this workshop and how big it's gonna be, but it feels like it's gonna be really big. So yesterday we were supposed to start and get everything going. Turned out to be a yard cleanup day instead because Steph had his tent covering half of his car. We had to move one of his project cars out onto the driveway, then shuffle this half a car that doesn't have wheels, by the way, luckily it's on dollies, into the garage, take down the tent, clean up everything around the yard so that I have a workstation to work off of. And now I have a pile of wood that I have no clue which wood does what. I feel like once I get the ball rolling, I'll understand what's going on, but I feel quite lost right now. And I'm very much like, okay, what is step one? I am packing because we are going on vacation. Steph and I haven't gone away, just the two of us, in 4 years. He's been very, very stressed at work. It's been a very tough year. It's really tough to get him not to work. So we're going away to Cancun for a few days, like a very easy vacation. We're not staying in the hotel area. I booked us a very quiet Airbnb. It's gonna be a very relaxed trip. I don't know if anybody else is like this. I'm not a very big shopper until I have like a trip ready to go. And then I lose my mind. I got these shoes on sale.
And then I lose my mind.
I think 2023 has been really rough for a lot of people. I'm sure we're all feeling quite heavy-hearted. There's no better time than right now, really, to try and take care of ourselves, because if we don't have enough capacity to be kind to ourselves, we couldn't possibly be kind to others. Hurt people hurt people. Congratulations, you are accepted to the Carpentry and Renovation Technician program starting in January 2024.